Hi parents, it's Marilyn here at Piano Lab. I wanted to let you know how excited we are that you're coming in for a visit, and I wanted to give you an idea of what to expect. So as you can see, our classrooms here have 8 pianos. So we're going to be having your students sit at their own piano, and this program is for our early learners. So it's going to be appropriate for students as young as 4 years old. We're going to start with our primer material, and that is where we introduce concepts that ready the students for learning and performing and reading music. So that means we start as simple as warming up our hands, learning our left from our right through some games and drills, exploring our finger numbers, and then looking at the keyboard and just starting to make sense of the low versus the high. And we have some special little toys and friends that help us with that. The difference between the black keys and the white keys, how the black keys are divided into groups. And we're doing all kinds of interactive activities with each one of those concepts. And even at that point, they're already going to be able to play a little bit on the keyboard, a few simple songs and some improvisation even, which is really fun. And then when the students are ready, and this may happen at the first session, or depending on the age of the group, it may happen after several sessions, should you decide to return after your visit. Then we start associating the alphabet letters to the keys. We start taking the rhythms that we've been clapping and echoing and giving them the actual symbols so that they can start to read those. And eventually we find ourselves in our pre-level 1 book, which is made up of rhythms and alphabet letters that allow them to perform all kinds of songs. For our older beginners, we will move on to the staff within the first couple of months, but for our younger beginners, it takes a little bit longer, some more repetition of the simpler concepts before we add the staff and the lines and spaces, which can be a lot for a young student to manage. So what I want you to plan on for your visit is, depending on your comfort, it is a drop-off program. If, however, you choose to observe the first session, we will make room. It's not a huge space, but we will find a place for you to stay. If you have one of the youngest students, meaning a 4.5-year-old, I might even ask that you sit with your student and help them through some of the activities while we're trying to kind of assess all of the confidence and strengths of the group. So that gives you a general idea of what to expect, and at the end of your visit I'll be happy to answer any additional questions you have and talk about ongoing placement if you should decide to join us at Piano Lab. Thanks so much, and we can't wait to see you.